Coastal First Nations joined BC Premier Eby to reaffirm their opposition to lifting the tanker ban on BC's north coast.
One crude oil spill would destroy billions of dollars in economic activity.
The show of force after Alberta Premier Danielle Smith's government has repeatedly called for an end to the moratorium on North Coast tankers so it can build a new oil pipeline to the coast.
One province or one premier cannot block the assets of 5 million Albertans in our most important industry.
On Wednesday, Coastal First Nations leaders signed a declaration reiterating a 50-year standing opposition to tankers, motivated by fears of a catastrophic spill and its potential impact on the ecosystem and economy related to tourism and fisheries.
We know fully the effects of what an oil spill can do to the ocean, to our breadbasket, to our way of life.
Eby reiterated frustrations. There's no proponent for a pipeline, and talk of one could compromise existing agreements with Coastal First Nations to support BC's energy projects, including LNG and mines.
It's really difficult for me to shadow box with a non-existent project that has non-existent benefits because it will never be built and it's not going to happen. I have to deal with the real. And in British Columbia, we're dealing with the real growth of our economy.
In a statement, Premier Smith responded, "A single parochial premier cannot block the export of the most valuable asset of 5 million Albertans. The decision to build this pipeline lies solely with Prime Minister Carney and the federal government, and we expect him to act decisively and in support of this project." A perspective shared by BC Conservative leader John Rustad.
And I think British Columbia can play a pivotal role in seeing that prosperity for all of Canada, as well as unity for Canada, by supporting the idea of moving our resources to the coast and getting them to foreign markets.
A coast increasingly coveted by different groups with competing interests.
Rob joins us now from Victoria. And Rob, what has the Prime Minister said about the prospect of lifting the tanker ban and building a new pipeline?
Well, Nafisa, this has obviously come up quite a few times in the past few weeks, and Mark Carney has not been committal either way on this. Danielle Smith, she expects to get a green light, the project of a pipeline and the associated lifting of the tanker ban by Grey Cup, which, as you know, is just over 10 days away. So we could find out very soon. Nafisa.
Rob, thank you.